Hey guys. Good win. I'm happy. We needed it, man. We're just scuffling, man. Just forgetting that feeling of winning. And again, I thought we came out with a lot of energy. And I talked to the guys at the end of the game. I thought we hit that double play with the bases loaded, and we ended up not scoring runs. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, here we go again. And we just got to get out of that. We got to understand that nothing that we've done yesterday or the day before matters. It doesn't have any bearing on this at bat or this inning. We put pressure on them. We didn't score any runs. Some bad luck, but to just go put more pressure on them. Just keep doing the same things every inning. And I thought for a couple innings we kind of got away from that. But we played good defense early. We made some errors lately, but the pitchers did a great job of getting out of it. And, good to see Connor get out there and get a couple innings under his belt, get him ready for next weekend. And again, all the bullpen guys did their jobs. So hopefully the guys just enjoying this and remembering what it feels, and get back to playing our baseball. And again, I hope that this weekend maybe was rock bottom, and we just get back to work tomorrow and realize that, hey man, as bad as things have been and things have not gone our way with injuries, it doesn't matter. We still have a good enough team to win a lot of games. We got to believe that, and I think once we get that belief back, and hopefully this is the first step in that we can get back to our winning ways.
Obviously Connor was on a pitch count trying to bring it back slowly. Was that also maybe to try to not tax him so he could potentially bring it back on Friday?
Yeah, the goal is him to pitch on Friday. So we were not going to let him go more than 2 innings today. We'll see obviously how he feels tomorrow before we make any decisions and all that. But the goal was just to get him back out there and get him feeling good. Kind of get that. I'm sure that there would be some just some tepidness in terms of, is it going to feel good? That kind of thing. I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want it to happen again. So just get him out there and okay, I'm good. I feel great. That felt good, and he felt great. So now he can go back to his normal work week and really get ready to go this weekend. And whether that's Friday or Saturday, we'll see how he feels tomorrow. But now we feel like we got it out. He can go back to being himself.
You talked about how injuries have kind of taxed this team. Now that Connor's kind of making his way back, you have Connor kind of make his way back. How important is it to get these pitchers back and going?
Well, just since last Friday, the bullpen has just been taxed, and it has put us in some bad situations in terms of matchups and guys coming off rest and being used more than you would want and more innings than you would want. So it's just really taxed the bullpen, which has just put a lot of pressure on the team. And again, the way we've been swinging it lately, that puts even more pressure to know that we got to be really, really good on the mound. And so putting guys in situations. So just getting those guys back and allowing guys to settle into the roles that we think that they should be in. It's just going to make us better. So, hopefully Connor will be able to be full go and full pitch count this weekend, and we'll get Hunter back here in a couple weeks. And again, just getting guys, making that bullpen stretch deeper and being able to use guys in more leverage counts and not having to stress them with 2 or 3 innings and having to bring them back on a day's rest. That kind of stuff just allows them to be fresher, and because we believe when we were fresh, we got a chance to put up a lot of zeros. So hopefully, this is a good start to that with Connor being back.
I know the last couple of weeks haven't gone the way you wanted, but is it good, so to speak, to kind of have a clean slate, kind of turn the page? You've got non-conference behind you, got only conference to worry about in addition to midweek the rest of the year?
No doubt. It kind of hit the reset button. Everything up until this point, we can learn from, and we can use it as learning opportunities, but we don't take anything with us. None of these wins or losses go into conference, so it's kind of a fresh start. So we got to get through Tuesday, and then really focus, on South Florida, but then just the whole conference season. But it's exciting. I think again, the conference is really up for grabs, and we got to go out there and just play well.
I think Romano and Riley Wash had some early success at the bat for you, and still losing the ninja. Obviously, he's not really going to up the batting, but Noah Orlando and Andrew Sutton never really seem to pick up the slate batting wise. How important has it having their bats been on this team?
Yeah, well, we've needed it. We're obviously losing Rowe. It just changes the dynamic of our offense. Riley, who is hitting, so a lot of that stuff has been part of the frustration and part of just the trying to find ourselves, I think, and the new team. We're just a different team when you lose guys, especially a guy like Romano. But losing 2 guys that are older and experienced, putting a lot more pressure on some younger guys, and so it's just been good to see those guys come out and give us something because we needed it. We struggled there for for a little while with getting nothing from anybody except for Jeffrey, and so Alex is playing a ton better, and so having him and Jeffrey at the top of the lineup, and now Noah and Sundin doing what he's doing, we just got to keep doing that and keep getting guys, keep working, keep getting after it offensively in practice, and try to get 9 of those guys, just the way that those guys have come around.
I think you've answered most of your lineup questions by now, and you kind of shuffled some guys. Breland's got lead off for a couple games. You kind of feel like you've kind of settled into that going into the conference?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's constantly evolving. It's really who's hot in matchups, and just trying to find the right mix and how people are going to pitch to us. So it's just, I think it's constantly going to be kind of keep moving, and just depending on the team and the pitchers that we're facing that day, and we'll just try to line them up the 9 best guys we can.
What do you think the team took away from the loss last night? We heard you talking with the team last night. So, what did you say that maybe help them turn things around tonight?
Well, I mean, we got to keep playing. We got to have the inner belief that we're a really good team. We can't forget about Ole Miss. We can't forget about the Miami game. We can't forget about any of that stuff. We're a really, really good team. And even if we've lost some guys, I still believe that we're a really, really good team, and they need to believe that. But they also need to work. They also need to get after it. It just doesn't happen because we want it. It doesn't happen because we think it's going to happen. It's going to happen because we make it happen. And we got to go out and bring the fight to the game, and not let the game come to us in terms of going out and being aggressive and just feel like the last couple of games we've just been waiting for the bad things to happen, and just go out there and make good things happen. And it's not being over aggressive, it's not over swinging, it's take what the game gives you. The last inning got hit by pitch, a bunch of walks, we didn't swing outside the zone, which we had done a lot this week, and it was almost like we were oh my gosh, something bad's gonna happen, I gotta try to do something, and just let the game come to you, but be at the same time be aggressive in that nature, but not try to do anything outside of you, and so I thought we talked a lot about that.
Would you say that the plate discipline shown by the team later that led to a lot of hit by pitches for runs and bases loaded helped out?
Yeah, I mean, exactly what we're talking about. So hopefully guys kind of get some confidence out of that, and this kind of carries over to Tuesday. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.